A lot of complicated feelings. This week will be a deeply triggering event. Heather Urix West has more.
To watch Perry Omiesu on camera and in the kitchen in one of his many YouTube cooking videos, you can't help but smile. He has a unique ability to spark joy in others, even as he carries a heavy sadness within.
To the day I die, that darkness is going to be in my heart, and it's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. And yeah, so it's been difficult.
More than 1,200 kilometers from his home in Squamish, BC, the source of that darkness is now marked with a memorial stone. It was here that the Ermineskin Residential School stood for more than 80 years. Omiesu was forced to attend when he was just 5 years old.
I had a good spiritual kind of upbringing, and then they took me away from that and put me into Indian residential school. And what a change, Heather, what a difficult and ugly change in my life. I didn't know how to speak any English till I got there. And my cousin said, don't get caught speaking Cree or you're going to get hit. For like a year, I hardly spoke to anybody. I felt so alone.
Omiesu is now a mental health counselor and a father to 3 adult sons. Healing, he says, is something he's had to work at every day.
It just kept getting triggered, and every time they'd go to a new residential school and found more bodies at these other residential schools, I would get triggered again.
But for him, the Pope's visit will have no part in that healing.
Like, that's not for me, if I can say that. It's like that whole thing is not for me.
Paving the road through Maskwacis was prioritized in anticipation of the Pope's visit. Omiesu wonders why that wasn't done for the community before. He says a papal apology alone won't fix the inequities Indigenous people continue to face.
I hope the Pope can have a cup of tap water while he's there and drink that.
Still, the visit will put the truth of Canada's residential school system in an international spotlight, highlighting not only the pain of the past, but present-day injustices Indigenous people deal with daily within Canada's institutions, from healthcare and child welfare to justice and housing. Acknowledging and illuminating these issues is what gives Omiesu hope.
I think when my sons are older, when they're men and they have children, I think their sons are going to be just such in a better place. They'll be able to walk with their heads up and say, oh, they're Indigenous. I want the world to know that